Today is a very exciting day. Parchment is dry, and how you know that the parchment is dry is when you touch it, it feels room temperature. It doesn't feel cool. Also, this is very exciting. Wonderful drum. That's not quite as tight as I would like it, but it's good enough. It'll do. Scissors or a razor blade, depending on what you prefer. And there's a trick to cutting parchment off of the frame so that it doesn't bust, because if you don't cut it off quite right, it could actually rip right across the center under tension. So what you're going to do is leave your corners. So I'm going to cut up to here and stop, and I'm going to skip over here and cut up like that so that that corner stays right there. Same thing with over here. This corner will stay. Same thing with here. This corner will stay. This top section will stay. I'm not going to leave this corner, but this top section will stay.
That one is not a new string.
No, that's not a new string, honey. But basically, when you're cutting this, you're letting those corners stay so that it holds the parchment. Okay. Can you step to the side a little bit? All right, so my son did a little bit of a preemptive cutting. He got impatient, which I understand because I checked this yesterday. I wasn't ready. So we're going to start here and cut to here and stop. And then we're going to come across the bottom, and we're just following this line.
The stretcher always wins.
The stretcher always wins, yes. That is very true.
Why?
Well, because the stretcher is stronger than the parchment.
But the parchment
See, I
doesn't.
stopped right there. So that maintains that. The parchment doesn't what, honey?
The parchment. The parchment does.
We're actually going to stop there too.
There too. Why would we get stuff there?
Well, there was a little section there. We're going to stop there. There was a little section there that looked like it should hold something. Now, some of these areas, like right here, it's kind of glassy. You want to cut that off. Okay, stopping there. Then, just come back down a little bit there. Remember, we're going to stop up at the top too. Let's see where we can go. There.
You're cutting a little bit of the hide.
Yep, I'm cutting a little bit of the hide. We're going to stop there. Okay, now the next thing we're going to do is we're going to cut our bottom edges so that the last thing that's attached is this up here. Because that way it doesn't fall on the ground.
That way.
I think that Ian the Green and Randy Epsilon had a video on this, or a blog, a couple years ago. And I want to say that the person who uses this technique's name is John, but I do not remember. Forgive me on that.
You do not remember what channel what?
I don't remember who what the man's name is that showed this technique. But I thought it was a really good technique, because then you're holding it and it never falls and it never wrinkles. So here is our finished parchment piece. Ta-da! Absolutely lovely. And this is what our frame looks like when it's all done. And you can pull that off and use it as hide glue. There, you don't have to actually waste that. Now, for storage, a large piece of paper. This isn't going to be perfect. Got a large piece of paper to roll it up, and you want to roll it along with the spine. You don't want to roll it in the way that it goes around the animal. You want to roll it with the spine. And you know what? I don't want to get it dirty, but I also don't want to wrinkle it trying to roll it. There we go. Not a perfect roll, but this is a sufficient way to store it. I don't like storing them like this for very long, but it'll get it upstairs safely.
Some books are made of paper, but some books are made of animals.
Some books are made from parchment. That's true. Even today, many books are bound with leather. That's true. Thank you very much for watching through this whole process. I hope that you enjoyed this. I hope that you learned something. And if you're interested, please try some on your own. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I have plenty of video tutorials and cute animals and all sorts of fun and interesting things. Come stand with me in our parchment. All right, here's us in our parchment. Can you wave bye-bye?
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.